it's Lynn with Littlefoot Nursery. I am here with two of my Paradise Gallery babies for Disney Monday, and I'm not doing a changing video. I'm sorry that you're just going to be kind of staring at my babies during this video, but I wanted to show you Toby, who is Bon Appetit by Paradise Galleries, and baby May, who I've named Ellie. And these two are two of my very favorite babies from Paradise Galleries. They are dressed in matching outfits from the Disney store. They look like I don't think they look like twins, but they're actually a similar size. I'm trying to remember if it's interesting. Yes, they actually do have the same limbs. That's right. So both of these babies are sculpted by Ping Lau, but if you check out their limbs, they are actually the same. Like their two left hands and their two right hands. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys these two for Disney Monday and just talk a little bit about Paradise Galleries, because I have not shown my PG babies in a little while. You guys know, those of you guys who have been watching my channel for a while, I have a very diverse collection of babies. I love all sorts of babies, and I love, all kinds of dolls. I collect Paradise Galleries, I collect American Girl, I have reborns, I have silicones, and I'm also, painting reborns myself now as well. And I just love all sorts of babies. I really, really do. I love all sorts of dolls. And somebody had asked me on one of my comments on a video that, she's interested in getting a realistic baby doll for her granddaughter, but she can't afford to spend like 300 plus for a baby for her granddaughter, and was wondering if I had any suggestions. And I absolutely wholeheartedly, without reservation, recommend Paradise Galleries. I think the babies are beautifully made. You can see that they're a little bit floppy, just like a real baby. And the one thing is most of them do have 3/4 limbs, but they almost go all the way to the top. Like you can see the fabric part is pretty small. And then the legs are 3/4, but again, it's a very small part that's the fabric. So if you just get a slightly baggier onesie, you can usually cover the fabric part. They actually come in, I believe, a couple different kinds of vinyl. There's this regular vinyl, which is called the Gentle Touch, and shoot, I should have gotten one of my other PG babies. They have another kind of vinyl which has a more sort of squishier silicone-like feel, and that's the vinyl that the new bundle babies are made of. So it just has a different feel, a little bit squishier and softer. But yeah, and then they have cloth bodies. And they're lightly weighted, so perfect for a child to carry around, in my opinion. Now, if your child is under 3 years old, they have certain babies that have been tested as being safe for under 3 years old. I know that two of those babies are Hoot Hoot and Tall Dreams. I'm not sure about the others, but they do have babies for kids who are kind of like, I guess, 3 and up, and then most of the babies are recommended for 14 and up. But I think most of these babies are okay for, if, once they're older than 3 and not putting things in their mouth, I think most of these babies are perfectly fine for that. But you can see they are so cute. Toby really reminds me of my son Ethan, even like down to the hair. So one of my earlier videos I posted was our box opening of Toby, who's Bon Appetit. Oh my gosh, this baby is so cute. He's just got the cutest smile. And you guys know I have such a thing for smiling babies. And then baby May's just got the cutest expression. She sort of reminds me of the Ann Ming sculpt. I think Ann Ming by Adri Stote, or I think Ann Ming might also be by Ping Lau, come to think of it. And I so apologize if I'm getting that wrong. It's either Ping Lau or Adri Stote, or Stoetti. But yeah, she's just got this super, super cute expression. And she is actually the same. Her face looks very similar to Bamboo, who is my Katie from Paradise Galleries. I just think that they do the Asian babies exceptionally well. But yeah, we have quite a few PG babies. I'm going to try to feature them a little bit more often because I know that a lot of you guys out there watching, may not have a reborn, or a reborn might not be financially in the cards at the moment, but you want to have a baby to love on and hold. And I think Paradise Gallery's babies are awesome. They're great quality. I promise this is not, they're not paying me to say this. I don't think they even know who I am, except for the fact that I've purchased a bunch of their babies. Oh, and I also wanted to share a really exciting announcement that we are reborn expecting a couple of Paradise Gallery's dolls. And the hint I will give you is we are expecting twins from Paradise Gallery. So I am extremely excited. I don't know when they will arrive. I think I ordered the babies maybe 5 or 6 days ago. So I'm hoping that maybe in another 5 to 6 days they might arrive. But I will definitely do a box opening and show you guys who we got. And just to say that, like, these babies are wonderful. So, they wear real baby clothes really well. They're both wearing a 0 to 3 month size from the Disney store, which seems to fit great. But they can also wear, I think they're kind of somewhere, they're in that size where they could wear probably either newborn or 0 to 3 months. I kind of like the 3 month size on them, just so it's not quite as tight. I always think that looks a little bit more realistic for babies, for the clothes to be just slightly more loose fitting. But yeah, they're awesome. I have thought about, let me show you guys the back of baby May here. Let me just unbutton her just a little bit. YouTube, don't flag me. Just kidding. So they have this body. It's the material doesn't feel quite as soft as like a doe suede body that you might get on a reborn, but I think that it would be quite possible to, if I wanted to probably, take off take the head and limbs off of the body, put it on a new body, re-weight, restuff, and weight the baby to be more closer and feel to a reborn. So, I think you could totally go to Bountiful Baby and, find a, 3/4 limb, jointed leg body for about say a 19-inch baby or something like that. And then that would probably work great. And then you can really have the feel of a reborn, because I don't know what's in here. I think it might just be polyfill in the limbs. The limbs are pretty firm. It's hard to kind of figure out what they might have in there, but they feel unweighted. I do think the body might have a little bit of weighting, or the head feels unweighted, but these babies are pretty light overall. So yeah, if you guys are like, let's say, if you guys are like interested in, like, you want a dolly fix, like sometimes we just crave having a new face in the nursery. I think these babies are awesome. They always have sales and coupons going. If you guys follow like Kelly Maple or Mariah's Reborns 1 or Stephanie from In Love with Reborns 2011, they all have coupon codes. I think you can either use Reborns 2011, you can use Mariah, and I think you can use Kelly, Kelli. Any of those codes will give you 20% off your order, which is awesome. And that includes off of sale prices. And so there's a baby that I'm eyeing. It's on there. It looks a lot like Mia Mouse. She's like the little, Little Miss Piggy or something like that, but she's super cute. She's got brown eyes and she's holding like a little pig plushie. For some reason, that baby's retail price is only $79.99 versus the $99.99 normal price that I see. So with the coupon, further discounted, I think she would be like, probably in the 60s range, which is really awesome. That's like, so yeah, so for the cost of like less than a blank kit for a reborn, you can actually get a Paradise Gallery's doll. And the other thing I will say that I really appreciate about these babies is I really think that they look very close. They look exactly like the photos. So when you look at the photo, and you receive the doll, it really, really looks just like the picture and what you would expect, which I really appreciate. Because I feel like that's always the risk when you're ordering things online or ordering things through catalogs. You don't really know what you're going to get and if it is going to actually resemble the picture. So yeah, but here is little Ellie. She's such a sweetie. Oh my gosh, she reminds me of my niece, and of course Toby reminds me of my son. Oh, and he's so cute. He's got like two. Let me see if I can close up here a little bit just to show you guys. Okay, so if you can see his little face, he's got two little white teeth on the bottom. So I think he's supposed to be basically a little bit of an older baby. He reminds me, in terms of his face and expression, maybe more like a 4 to 6 month baby, but his size is more like a newborn or 0 or 3 month size baby. So that's just kind of my thought there. And then, oh, let me show you guys baby May. Oh, look at that face, you guys. She's so cute. Yeah, and I am excited about, they had a really great Black Friday sale last year. It happened before I started collecting Paradise Gallery's babies, and so I learned about it from, like, I think watching one of Kelly Maple's old videos, but they had some dolls as low as like $30, and so it might be worth getting on their mailing list, and then, just kind of keeping an eye on any announcements of sales. Oh, the other thing that you should definitely take advantage of is their birthday club. So if you register your name, email address, and your birthday, about a week before your birthday, they will send you a coupon code for 50% off any one doll. And what was really cool was I used this to purchase the twins that we have coming home. And so essentially it ended up being like we paid for one twin and got the other one for free, which is so cool. So that is another great promotion you should take advantage of. And guys, I also have a PG baby, Paradise Gallery's baby, that has been sitting in her box. I kept her in her box for a long time because after I finally received her, I was on the wait list to get her because she wasn't in stock for such a long time, and I finally purchased her. But I didn't actually open her up and take her out of the box because I was so just like knee deep into my reborns. But lately, my love for my PG Paradise Gallery's babies has definitely resurfaced. I think they're awesome babies, and I want to do more videos with them. They're fun to take out too, especially if I have my daughter with me, because everyone just assumes that they're her doll. And they don't really look that realistic where people are going to you're going to freak people out in public. So, and they're light, so they're really easy to carry. So they're a fun baby to take places. Like I remembered, it'd be fun, even with these two dressed in their Disney outfits, maybe to take one with us on our next trip to Disneyland. But anyway, yeah, so I'm trying to think what else I want to share with you about these awesome babies. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Paradise Galleries, go to their website, paradisegalleries.com. Oh, and then for those of you guys who, my collectors, sorry, not my collectors, my viewers who are visually impaired, let me just describe what they look like. So Baby May is, she doesn't have, she's a bald, she has painted hair. She has a really round face with like super chubby cheeks. She's an Asian baby. She arrives, when she arrives home, she's wearing like kind of a red sort of Chinese outfit. And it just really looks like one of those red, like silky traditional Chinese outfits. She's got a super, super cute mouth. It's got this little pouty expression. And yeah, her hair is painted, not rooted. So she's a baby that, I think would look very, very cute in hats. But yeah, she is such a sweetheart. And I know she's a favorite of a lot of collectors because just because of that little face. So a lot of reborn collectors have her. So I highly recommend her. And then Toby here. Toby is the Bon Appetit sculpt by Paradise Galleries. He is the same size as Baby May. I think, let me just look here again. I'd have to check the website, but I think about 19 inches, if I'm not mistaken. And then Toby has a wig, and it's a thick wig. So his hair looks a little bit like a toddler boy's hair. It's very thick. It's slightly shaggy. Oh my gosh, it looks so much like my son, my son's hairstyle. It's a little bit of a bowl cut, but yeah, he looks like an Asian baby as well. Although his eyes are larger, so that he could almost be, he doesn't have to be an Asian baby. I think he is one though, or he could be a half Asian baby, but he's got, like the longer eyelashes. He's got a cutest little smile, and he's got, the two little teeth at the bottom. He is, he's also 3/4 limbs. They're both 3/4 limbs, and both of them have open hands, which is nice. Oh, and let me show you the feet. The feet are the same, but the right foot has, like, they both are a little bit like this, but where, if you can imagine, like, your big toe sort of being splayed up, and then the rest of the toes sort of fanning out, they kind of have that detail. And yeah, and the babies are painted nicely. It's light blushing. I mean, you can definitely tell it's a doll. It's not, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to fool people that it's a baby, especially up close. But maybe from far away, you could probably fool a few people, because they're really cuddly. They do have a slight scent. They smell a little bit like baby powder, but nothing too strong. I'm actually pretty sensitive to smell, so I just want to show you, those of you guys who are sensitive to smell too, it's not very strong. But yeah, it just smells fresh and baby powdery. But yeah, they're awesome babies, and yeah, and I think a great value, and they're a great option for kids. They're also a great option for adults. They're just beautiful dolls, and so anyway, that's all I wanted to say for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Disney Monday to all of you, and I hope your week is off to a great start. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.